Topping news tonight, the Minister of Housing is outlining an aggressive plan that the government hopes will deliver affordable housing to residents of Grand Bahama. The Honorable Jobeth Coleby-Davis says some situations hampered efforts to move more quickly. However, a deliberate effort is being given for housing solutions to residents on Grand Bahama. Here's that report. Minister for Housing and Transport, the Honorable Jobeth Coleby-Davis, disclosing that following fruitful discussions with the Minister for Grand Bahama, her ministry is eyeing a few properties, mainly in the Heritage Community subdivision. She says the first set is a private property owner with 18 lots.
That one has infrastructure already, so once we acquire that property, we should be able to start home constructions on the first 18 lots. And then the next 100 lots we have to seek to acquire from the Port Authority, and we got cabinet approval to proceed with discussions on that acquisition, and so we're working towards acquiring that. That one doesn't have infrastructure, and so that always slows building or construction of the homes down.
And now, having gained cabinet's approval to proceed with discussions on the acquisition of the next 100 lots, Coleby-Davis adds that the intent is to begin moving toward home construction on the 118 lots as soon as possible.
So the timeline, I can't really say because we got to do the acquisition first, but definitely we're working towards that. We've started the acquisition already.
Last year, April, the minister was on hand for the launch of a housing expo in Grand Bahama meant to assess the appetite for public housing while bringing quality and affordable housing solutions to residents. Asked if she's pleased about the progress thus far, the minister says some situations delayed progress, but contends that they are beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
When we did the housing fair last year, we noted that a lot of the young professionals were asking about the Heritage subdivision. A lot of them said that is where they're more interested in us doing a development. And so because of that, we went after the acquisition, and that took a while, but I think we're almost there now. And so I'm happy that we're now seeing the green light and the movement, but I would have loved it to be a lot faster than it has been.
She outlines ways for persons to qualify and advises them to visit the Department of Housing for guidance, then visit their bank of interest to assist with financing.
We have a website, www.mothbahamas.com, and with that application, they ask for a job letter, they ask for 2 forms of identification, and then they also ask for like a pre-assessment. So if the bank has already given you a pre-assessment to say, based on your job letter and your income, this is how much you may be able to afford in a mortgage. That letter would also assist us in determining if they can qualify to afford the home.